long day today, so I couldn't make it on earlier, but I'm here now. What is this doing? Okay. Let me see if this one's working. Cyrus, lay down. Hi, Adonis. Summons love. Summons love. You have choices and options that come in around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and slow and steady wins the race. Exploring your options leads to success. You got a wish that comes true around life moving forward. You could have, fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Cyrus, knock it off. Lay down. What are you barking at? Lay down. Red, general for the week. General for the week. You might have choices and options around social activity. You have money coming in. You're making decisions that push life forward. You could be planning travel, and something may happen this week that makes you happy with the sun. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the week, you'll figure it out. Queen, love. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. When it comes to love, explore your options and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. New beginnings are on the horizon. Lay down the law, set boundaries. You could have a Taurus here. You may have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like new energy coming in if you're not with anyone right now, and life is moving forward. You want to show them that? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you're awake, whichever one you're awake, tell me in my AC extension below, okay? Tell me which one you like, and also tell me which videos do you think is the best day I've ever watched. Okay, so we got this with turtle.
Is it working? Okay, it's been showing that the Wi-Fi is fully working. I don't know why it's getting stuck. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Mr. Maurice, do the cards see E paying off my cards? Do the cards see me or E? I just want to make sure I got it right. You're going to pay off those cards, yes. Yes. Jay, me and Brianna Aries. Me and Brianna Aries. You got slow and steady wins the race, but communications coming in or picking up, and you should be spending time together. Just kind of go with the flow of things, and things should be improving in July. Not bad. Not bad. Tanya, general. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, Anxiety eases and moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Katrina, how's Virgo feeling? Since no contact, you see him breaking no contact and reaching out this week. I don't see communication coming in. Things are slow and there's some negativity around the situation. Now, I don't know what your relationship is with him, but there's the Three of Cups in reverse. He may have somebody else around him, and that may be why there's no communication coming in. The moon is in reverse, which means at some point a secret may get revealed around this situation. But no, it looks like the two of you might not be on the same page, and I don't see all that much changing this week. Doesn't mean it's not going to change eventually, but maybe not this week. Mariana, general for the week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may get good news around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, maybe spending time with a Scorpio or a Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Aries sun, love. You do have commitment coming in if you're not with anyone right now, and that could be something that changes out of the clear blue sky. Maybe new energy coming in, life is moving forward. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly a Libra. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Elizabeth, love for July. Elizabeth, love for July. You've got exploring your options could lead to success this summer. I can't swear it's going to happen in July, but things could change for you for the better quickly, and you may find yourself in a committed relationship with somebody new. Person could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if you're not with anyone right now. Leave the past in the past, and life moves forward with new beginnings. Not bad. Red, how did the singer on stage on Friday feel about me? May have thought that you were like fun or having a good time or pleasant, creative, unique, down to earth. Yeah, I don't see like any strong emotional response, but they may have thought that like you were pleasant or fun, something like that. Cosmic General at GS. General for work at GS. You could get good news that comes in out of the blue that may be bringing in more money. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. The hard work that you put in comes back and pays off. Not bad. That's pretty good. Vianney, love. When it comes to love, life moves forward. If you're currently with someone, being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, a wish comes true. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, or a Cancer coming in. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, so it might be new energy coming in. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. DJ for the rest of the day. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Cold, general. General, you've got a disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Maybe planning travel and something may make you happy around work, school, or business. Perseverance around work, school, or business pays off, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Taylor, love for tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on around love. But other than that, I don't see all that much happening. There's not a whole lot going on around love tomorrow. Maggie, general for today, Monday. Negativity moves into the past, new beginnings are on the horizon. You may have money coming in or a new job or business opportunity that helps to ease anxiety. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sonia, I see where it says Lila is the stepsister of my husband, but I don't see a question. Georgia, general for the week. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. And you may have choices and options around social activity. Negativity moves into the past. You have money coming in. Areas of your life that may be a little slow or may have been slow should now start to move forward, and you may be planning travel. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Martisha, my daughter wouldn't talk to her dad on video chat yesterday. She threw and kicked the phone. What's the reaction about? Well, she could be feeling a little bit negative. She may be feeling a little disappointed. And the tantrum just may be the way she's expressing it right now. I've gotten to the point with Avery that if she doesn't want to do something, I don't make her do it. You know, things like if she didn't want to talk to somebody, I wouldn't force her. Maybe a couple of years ago, I maybe would have encouraged it, but now I'm getting to the point where you don't want to talk, that's fine. Sometimes I'll have her make a certain happy holiday video and send it to someone. Now I ask her if she doesn't want to do it, we don't do it. The kid didn't want to talk to him, there's a reason for it. She's feeling off, she's feeling annoyed, mad, upset, maybe doesn't really understand what's going on. So she shouldn't have to talk to him then. That's okay. That's okay. Red is FR, jealous of me. This person sure is. Sonia, I asked for a reading for the year. What do you see for her in the future or her current year? For Lila? A reading for Lila's year? She may have some financial stability coming in. Anxiety is moving into the past, and there could be a new job or business opportunity coming in. She may be planning travel. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading home, redoing the home, whatever it is. It would be positive. She could even be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. And she's taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but she'll have choices and options around social activities. Sonia is why gay, I'm not judging. I don't think so. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. Liz, for the next 24. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Hello, me and S person I know don't see eye to eye. Recently, how do they view me overall? They may think of you as a nice person, somebody who is hardworking, sincere, compassionate, somebody who has got a lot of potential to be successful. You just may not agree on things. That's okay. Sonia is bisexuality and struggling with his sexual identity. The Y person? I mean, it could be. That could be. There could be some truth to that, but it's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. Like, they may be curious, they may be questioning things, but it's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes at this point. I'm not convinced. Elizabeth, I'm going to the casino in July. Well, I went. I don't see any large win. I mean, could you win a couple of dollars? It's possible, but I don't see any like large, big payouts. Elizabeth, how will my finances be this summer? Finances are okay. You actually may see an improvement. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You could have a wish that comes true. Things are steady and successful. Okay. Mountain, is AW going to view me differently because of my hesitation to turn in a resume? I really am just worried about the benefits at this point. No, I think that it's fine if you don't turn in a resume. Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna see anything negative or different. No, I think it's fine. Sonia, did you see a tower in Nora's life? I mean, at some point, everybody has a tower moment. I don't see one here right now. I don't see one here right now. Mountain, is Penny going to be okay by the time the sorting starts? I'm worried about her. I think she's going to be okay. I think she's going to be all right. Macy can have a general for the week. Slow and steady wins the race. Something may be happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an Aries or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lucky, general. You have a wish that comes true and success coming in around work, school, or business. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe planning travel, and your luck is about to change for the better quickly. Pretty good. Judelkis. Hello, hello. I don't see a question. Eric, what will things be like for me at work this week? Pretty good. Slow and steady wins the race, but successful. Expressing your wants and needs around work may be helpful at this time. Listen to your intuition, and the week goes by quickly. Pretty good. D for tomorrow. If money coming in, finances are improving, maybe spending time with a Leo or a Cancer. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life may change for you for the better quickly. Mountain, is Penny going to be okay? Oh, I did that one. Yeah, I think she's going to be okay. I think she's going to be all right. Sonia, how will things be for me and my in-laws over the next 6 months? Looks a little rocky. Like you may have some moments that are pretty good, and like where things change for the better quickly, making decisions that push life forward with a new journey, but then you may have some disappointments too. It looks a little bit of like a roller coaster over the next couple of months. You may be feeling distance from some of them, and then some of them you may be getting along really well with. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Not bad. Triple Gemini, love. A negativity around love is moving into the past, and somebody can make you an offer around love, and romance may be heating up out of the clear blue sky. Now, if you're already with someone, negativity is moving into the past. Don't bring it into the future. Current relationships should be improving. Not with anyone. Water's coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest it and listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Tanya, love coming in, anything good happening. You've got choices and options coming in around love. New options on the horizon that could lead you to success around love, Sagittarius. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship could begin out of the clear blue sky. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I know we're kind of done with that guy. Then you have another fire sign coming in that may be a Leo. I don't know who that Leo is, but maybe it's somebody new. Success comes in when you explore your options. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life moves forward. Not bad. Sonia, how things will be in my relationship between me and my brother-in-law for the future. It may be a little bit out of balance right now between the two of you, but as time goes on, you should see an improvement. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest a new opportunity that could lead you towards success. So there is hope for improvement on the horizon. Adonis, by the way, my friends that had the babies saw them post today. I think they came out late. The kid came out later than expected. Oh, wow. They usually don't let the kids go more than 2 weeks overdue. I wonder how late. I think the kid came out later. I think the first one's usually late. Or it's common for the first one to be late. Postel Kovaya. Is CL taking EM, talking to EM regarding the sale of the house, or is it something else? It does have to do with the sale of the house, but I can't say that they're not having other conversations too, because it only, like, yeah, I can't ask every topic. Like, I can't look into everything that they're talking about. But they are talking about the sale of the house. Lucinda for the next 7 days. New beginnings on the horizon that may lead to success around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life may change for you for the better quickly. You could be spending time with a Gemini or an Aquarius. Raymond, can I get a general for the week? For the week, a new journey begins and life begins to move forward. You have happiness coming in around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have the world at your feet, and you have perseverance pays off around work, school, and business. Not bad. XX, love around the Libra. Well, this person looks like I don't know if they're already in a committed relationship. They may be in a relationship that is kind of like it is what it is kind of a thing. They may feel like, I don't know if they feel like stuck or stagnant or like not much is changing, but they're just kind of like dealing with it. Like it's like love is okay, but it's not super exciting right now. Negativity has moved into the past. They're feeling grounded and stable, but not excited. Like kind of like may feel like things were a little bit boring. Mountain, quick question about the city job. Apparently, because I didn't turn in a resume fast enough, I made the person who wanted me for the job upset. Oh, I didn't read all this part. Trying to get the daughter of my friends who are in the generational residence to apply for the job. Did I dodge a bullet by not applying, or should I give another try? Oh, this is a different question. Did I dodge a bullet, or should I give it another try? I would give it another try. You could always turn it down. But it looks like you've got choices and options, and it's a good idea to explore your options. So I would give it another try. Oh, everything is good. Oh, that's good, Adonis. Thank goodness. Tanya, me and AV Aries. Things look slow. I mean, we know that this guy's already slow. But there should be communication coming in at some point, and after communication, you may wind up seeing one another. It's slow. It's slow. But you still should be hearing from him. And then once you see each other, then things may start to move forward after that. The communication's got to come in and pick up first. That may be sometime before the end of this summer. It's just it's slow. Somebody's got to light a fire underneath him. Susie, general love reading for next week. Love looks okay. You got communication coming in from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Things should be functioning successfully, well balanced and successful. And then you're probably going to spend time together with someone, either Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's a pleasant week. I don't think he's going to treat you, AW is going to treat you poorly in a professional environment. No, I don't think so. But if you go for the job, you could always wind up turning it down, but at least you have the option. I mean, it looks like there's potential there. My Maria, is OP cheating on me? Saw something sus on Facebook. There's something going on. I don't know if this person is actually physically cheating, but they may be talking to somebody, connecting with somebody. There may be something, yeah. Yeah, I don't specifically see sex though, so I don't know if they're just talking or there's just somebody who they've been like texting back and forth. Something is, yeah, something's going on. Show empathy, love. Oh, you were saying hello. The question is, work for me this week? Hang on. Work for me this week. I hope that there is nothing negative from B&M this week. They're my bosses. Work this week looks okay. Like, teamwork is favored. You're listening to your intuition. Negativity has moved into the past. Perseverance pays off. I don't see anything terrible. Nah, it should be okay. Dolphin, when do you see me starting a new job? Could be within the next 4 to 5 weeks. Could be soon. Mihak, General. Avery, you awake? Oh, she fell asleep. How do you like that? Mihak, you have relief coming in around finances improving. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle, and a new journey may begin. Listen to your intuition. Teamwork is favored. And you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Devaya for tomorrow. You've got a disappointment heals and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Julie, any real romance coming in for me? Yeah, you could have new beginnings on the horizon. Now, if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And you've got happiness coming in around life moving forward, not looking back on the past. You could have a Capricorn coming in. You have a committed relationship here. You also may have a Gemini around and possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So let's see what happens. Julie, when do you see R wanting to get back together? Maybe towards the end of this year, like possibly around the holidays. Alpha, will Kelly end up buying the amethyst from me? I think so, yes. Jay, for this week. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and the hard work you put in pays off. You might feel relief around life moving forward. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and negativity moves into the past. A new journey begins, and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Tanya, he's always been like that, always overthinking and has anxiety. Anxiety is so terrible for so many people. I get it too, so I can sympathize with that. Yelra, Jay the Libra's next actions. Things look a little slow, so it could take some time, but it does look like there's communication coming in through text message. Daisha, love reading. Well, your love life is moving forward. If you're currently with someone, the hard work you put into it comes back and pays off. If you're not with anyone, you might have some choices and options coming in. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, although Sagittarius comes up the strongest. You do have success coming in around love. If you're not with anyone, I think life is moving forward and it's probably going to be new energy coming in where somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, but exploring your options would be help lead you to success. Don't settle for anything that you're unsure about. Explore your options. Brenda, general for tonight, Monday. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. And then you may be feeling like perseverance pays off. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. And there could be growth, change, and transformation coming in for the better around business. That's good. Pretty good. Jay, love. Okay, when it comes to love, if things have been slow lately, that energy should shift and things should start to move forward. You're not looking back on the past, life is moving forward and your luck is changing. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be well balanced and successful. If you're not with anyone, you have happiness coming in around possibly a Libra, maybe a Capricorn, possibly a Leo. Exploring your options leads to success, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life moves forward with divine guidance. Tanya, A, Aries, how will his anxiety be when we finally have our visit? I'm sure he doesn't know what to expect from me, especially when what may be going on in my life. Once you're in person, once communication comes in, anxiety eases. He has anxiety before something happens. So when you're either on the phone or in person, his anxiety's gone away. It should be fine. It's previous, it's like before. No, and I don't think my question is if I took the job, would he treat me poorly in a professional environment? I don't think so. No, I think he would be okay. I've not been very good at clarifying what I was saying. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I don't think he would treat you badly. Davy, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and grounded and stable around finances. May reconnect with an old friend or somebody from your past. You could be planning travel. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a Virgo, could also be spending time with an Aries. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Girly, current energies around love. Energy is pretty good. Life is moving forward with happiness and luck is changing for the better. You've got air around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have new energy coming in sometime this summer. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be spending time with a Capricorn or a Libra. Adrian, putting in job applications this week. Will everything go all right? And will I get and keep a job? Yes, I think you will get and keep a job, and I think it's going to be sometime before the end of this summer. Back in front, love. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. If you're not with anyone right now, you're leaving the past in the past and new energy is coming in. Could be a Virgo, could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Explore your options around love and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Peach, money. It's a little hit or miss, money, between now and the end of the summer. Big picture, between now and the end of the year, you may see improvement. Adding a new stream of income or a side business, side project, side hustle could be beneficial. Diamond, will my son's age, energy, and strength return soon? Yes, I believe so, but if this is something that's like been persisting, you may want him to see a doctor. But I do think that there's going to be an improvement. Money making. How does Andrew feel about me? He FaceTimed me. How does Andrew feel about me? Thinks highly of you. May find you to be, first of all, he's got a lot of respect for you. May find you to be well-balanced, fair, pleasant, kind-hearted, caring, sincere. May think that you have a good personality or that you're fun and spontaneous. Looks pleasant. Well-balanced and pleasant. Pretty good. Pretty good. Tanya, be Sagittarius is all talk, no action. What's his games? He's playing text, no response. When I text back, it burns me up. I'm done with these guys in games. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's like he's trying to keep you hanging on the line. Like he's trying to keep you interested in him, but he's like non-committal. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for getting annoyed with him. It's like, enough already. Like, what are we doing here? So stupid. Can-Chan saw fire sign elder sister today taking some responsibility, washing clothes. I was shocked. Is this only for today, or some realization is going to hit her slowly? No, she may be doing more as time goes on. Susie, for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you have money coming in, finances are improving, anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and listen to your intuition. Kevin, can you please tell me if Carla and I are going to be together forever? Nothing lasts forever. I can't answer that. No. No. And I would never say that to somebody. Like, I don't ever read in definites, like forever, and I would never say never either. Because things change, people change. Things that I wanted to work out 20 years ago, I wouldn't want them today. So I can't say forever to something. I just wouldn't. I don't read like that. For right now, that's possible, but I can't say forever. Tanya, you mentioned me hearing from a Virgo. Well, today I heard from GH, the Virgo. What was that about? I'm curious, especially since he gave me an attitude because he couldn't have his way. What an asshole. Now he's feeling undecided. Or maybe he was undecided before he called. Fool is in reverse. Something will get revealed that will need to be dealt with. Does he want to hang out or spend time together? He may be looking to spend time together. Listen to your intuition. You're going to hear from him again. Communication comes in quickly. He may be looking to hang out or get together or something. Too bad. That's right, Susie. Nothing lasts forever. Bad news is nothing lasts forever. I know. That's my friend's father used to always say that the only thing that you can rely on is change. The only constant is change, and it's true. Like, we grow and change as people. We learn as we go, and sometimes things don't work out the way we thought. We don't even last forever. That's true. That's true. It is good and bad. It is good and bad, but I always think about, like, they say be careful what you wish for. Like, if I go back and I think about things that I wished for when I was, like, in high school, I wouldn't want those things now. Like, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't have wanted the person that I was into. I wouldn't want... So it's like you have to... Like, everything is a growing experience. Like, think of if you met somebody when you were 12, okay? Jason. I had a huge crush on Jason. I was 12 years old. I was in 6th grade. Imagine if I'd started dating Jason at 12 years old and I never had any other experience and I was just with Jason forever. Like, it wouldn't... It just went... Like, why? Why was where I was then? I grew out of it. Because then, you know what happened? That was 6th grade. I was in elementary school. But the time we got to junior high, there are a whole bunch of new guys there. And I totally forgot about Jason. Julie, how is A feeling about his decision? As of right now, okay. May feel like he made the right decision for right now. Grounded and stable. Susie, I thought I wanted my toxic ex forever when I was 18. I was with him 7 years. I thought, I know. Mountain, we're all in the process and agree to be in a relationship to go through different experiences. One of the hardest things for us to do is love without attachment. That's true. That's true. Years ago, this was way before Avery was born, and I don't remember what the circumstance was, but Avery's dad was having an issue with one of his sons. It wasn't anything terrible, but it was something that was weighing heavy on him. And I remember talking to one of my friends who is a yoga teacher. She's been teaching longer than me, and I said something to her about, I can't remember how I phrased it, but her answer to me was detach. I don't think I told her the circumstance, but and I'm like, yeah, but what if it's your kid? Like, how do you detach from your kid? Like, I can understand detaching from a toxic relationship, but what happens if your kid is struggling with something, whatever it is, struggling in school, struggling with bullies? How do you detach from that? That's really hard. Or a sibling, or a family member, like a parent, that, like, I think it's maybe a little bit easier to detach from the toxicity of, a bad relationship. But what happens when, I don't know, say your kid's struggling in school, like maybe the kid's not popular, or kid doesn't have a lot of friends. That's really hard. Anyway, whatever. It's just, it's tough. Tanya, Edward the Capricorn, he's funny. I guess he thinks he's not predictable. I can almost feel when he's about to text. It's like he wants to bother me but not bother me at the same time. Well, he was trying to get back in your good graces. So he doesn't want to annoy you, but he does want to be in contact with you. He's trying to get things back into balance, but you know, he kind of screwed the pooch there. Toka, what's coming towards me in love for the rest of the summer? If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready and a wish comes true. Could be new love coming in if you're not with anyone right now. It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Here's the thing, we're social creatures. I know it. It's hard. Clara, general for the week ahead. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you get good news around work, school, or business. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. I know I've told you guys a million times, but I heard, oh my God, I was young when I heard this. Goldie Hawn was talking about how she didn't believe in marriage. And she's been married before. I don't think she ever married this guy though. I don't think so. But what she was saying was, and her daughter may also be saying the same thing too. I can't remember now. But basically what she was saying is like, I believe in monogamy, but I don't believe that it lasts forever. And at that time, like I was really young and stupid. And I thought, oh my God, like love is going to be forever. Like that's what I remember being so mad at her thinking, oh, well, that's such a terrible attitude. It's supposed to last forever. You're supposed to have, love and romance and happiness every day of your life after you meet your person. And boy, that conversation that I heard her have, really, it stuck with me because as I got older, I started to agree with that. And then I was like, man, she was right the whole time. I kind of agree with it. If you get a chance, you can Google it, but what she says makes sense. And I can't remember all the details, but I remember at the time that I heard it, I thought, oh, that's so negative. That's not how it's supposed to be. She's not right. Bright as light. Does Amar believe everything Alvera talks about me? Does he believe the shit that she says about me? Okay, I don't know who he is in relationship to her, but what it kind of looks like is like it goes in one ear and out the other, and that he doesn't really pay attention to it. Alexander, how are ya? May I get a general? Sure. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past and a wish comes true. May have a new job or business opportunity coming in. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Plus, you could have life coming into balance. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Gabs, does Spencer realize I don't believe his niceness to me? Yes. He knows you don't believe him. Cinderella brainwashed us all. We all wanted the Prince Charming to gain. Yes. That's true. Yes. It's true. I didn't even watch any of those movies. True story. My parents took me to see Bambi when I was very, very little, and apparently none of the other kids realized what happened. But I heard that gunshot, and that was it. I screamed. My parents had to drag me out of the movie theater, bawling hysterically. Never saw the end of the movie, and I never watched another Disney movie. After that, except when I was in high school, I watched Aladdin with my friend Biff. And the only reason why I agreed to it, because it's like, I promise you nobody does. But otherwise, Lion King, never saw it. Never saw it. Oh, I did see Frozen. But even Frozen, like, why did the parents have to die? Like, I never saw anything after that. I never saw Cinderella. I know the idea of it. I never saw the one with the Beauty and the Beast. Rapunzel, I never saw. Rapunzel, I don't know if I get her confused with Rumpelstiltskin and that spins the thing into gold. I don't know. I never watched it. I was never a Disney fan after the Bambi thing. Pallavi, love. Might have choices and options that come in around love. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could lead you to a committed relationship. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Romance may be heating up with water as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Exploring your options around love leads you to success. 9 lives. According to the cards, I'll travel near water. Give me more details about this travel. Exploring your options around travel leads to success, or exploring your options around, around travel leads to success. Feeling relief around life moving forward. Looks like it may be a vacation with, there may be 3 other people. I don't know who they are, if they're family or friends, but it may be a group. A new journey begins, and it might not be that far away. It could be 4 people going to the beach for the weekend. It could be, I mean, I don't know. It could be something simple, like I'm not that far away from the beach here, so it could be like a 2-hour drive to the beach for the weekend. But to water, by water, or around water could also be like taking a cruise to Bermuda. I don't know. That's for you to figure out. But there is possible travel with 3 other people, possibly to water, by water, or around water. Jimmy, will I ever be able to locate that $1,100 in the yellow envelope that I misplaced a while ago? I think that it's going to turn up. I do think it's going to turn up. Now, and I saw it in the theater and screamed too and ran to the front of the theater and tried to jump into this. Oh no! Aww. That's so sad. Julie, how would I make out as a correctional nurse? You would do well. You would do well. Perseverance pays off. Feeling grounded and stable. You've got good luck around it. I don't know what that is, but you would do well at it. Little Mermaid, I never saw it from the beginning to the end. I rented it for Avery once, and she watched it, but I didn't watch it. Is it something like Splash, where she's to choose to be a human? Or stay in the ocean? I don't know, I didn't see the whole thing. But I remember thinking that the animation didn't look as good as like Frozen. God, the colors. Like, I don't know, Frozen I just think is beautiful. The colors, the scenery, everything. I bought the movie Splash. I have it on YouTube, but I think she's still a little too young for it. RK upcoming week. RK upcoming week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. You could have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe business related. Mail the Land Before Time movie got me. I didn't see it. No, I'm not going to see it. But I think that I bought all of those. I think I bought that movie for Avery because I think that's what her dad told me to get her, because his sister used to like it. And I think I got it, and I think she's watched it, but wasn't watching it, so I didn't know about all that. Now I have to make sure I don't watch it. Or maybe I did buy it for her, but she didn't take to it. Because it's like the animation wasn't as good. The Land Before Time, I think that's what it is. He was bothering me about it, so I had to shut him up. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Tanya, did you see the hot air balloon accident where some of those people in Brazil passed away? Seeing the one, oh my God, no, I didn't see it. Working in the jails. Oh, okay, okay. Mountain, I finally responded to my supervisor's email about the issue with the communication thing. How will she feel about what I have to say? I think she's going to agree with you. So whatever it was that you said, I think she's more or less going to agree with it. And let's see what happens if something changes moving forward. I would think something is going to change moving forward. Ruchi, next in love. I have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and cause for celebration comes in when you set boundaries and express your wants and needs around love. Now looking back on the past, life is moving forward. You also may be spending time with Sagittarius. Romance heats up. Listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Splash was great. The receptionist that would always get struck by lightning, and she used to come to work with her bra on the outside of her clothes. I hadn't seen the movie in a long time, but the movie was hilarious. Lima, is the stomach bug gone? Is Nana feeling better? Yes, I think so. Yes. Mega, love. Okay, when it comes to love, leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life moves forward with long-term potential and relief, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you may have to let go of something or someone that's no longer serving you. Mountain, will she set some boundaries and limitations on the mean girls, or will she just move them to another office? I think she's going to try to set limitations on them. That's what I think. Julie, when do you see the real romance coming in? There may be romance that happens like late summer, early fall, like maybe the month of September. Tarot Wings, what is Abby's intentions for Kritika? I don't see any specific intentions at this point. This person just seems to be kind of like going along with the flow of things. If Kritika has intentions for Abby, they should express their feelings. Otherwise, things may be a little slow. Jude Keys, did the accountant believe me when I told her exactly what happened? Yes, I think so. Amy for the next 48 for Sunny. The hard work this person puts into work, school, or business is coming back and paying off, and they have a wish that comes true. They're laying down the law, setting boundaries, and life is moving forward. They're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. They could be planning travel. Brolick, wondering if that NYU position I applied for is a dead end. No, I still think that there could be potential there. Oh, Tanya did one for me, Hack. That was nice, thank you. Izzy, I'm hoping to get a sales job if my finances get better within the next few weeks. In the next few weeks. Yeah, you are probably going to get another job, yes, and there is potential for things to improve over the next few weeks. You have a wish that comes true, feeling better compensated, better respected. Life is moving forward. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, thank you, Izzy. Oh, you're kidding. I really just sounded that one out. Judelkis. Because usually I pronounce everything wrong, you know. Mountain, did H tell P about the event on 7/19, and will he show up, or will I need to reach out? I'm hesitant to. I don't think he's told him. I would reach out. I would reach out. Yeah, I would. Just to make sure he knows. Mihak, I already did your general one. Red, what do I need to know about myself currently? You might need to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. No longer holding yourself back. Life has come into balance, but don't forget about self-care. Putting money aside for something may make you feel relief around finances. And you might be working on a new creative project or creative hobby, or you may be exploring like a creative side that could be like a pastime, an activity, a hobby, but then at some point you may turn it into a side business, side project, side hustle. Pretty good, maybe pretty good with coming up with new business ideas. Brainstorming. Mihak, general for Sagittarius and I over the next 2 months. Things are okay, but it looks like there may be distance between the two of you. I'm not sure if that's physical distance or emotional distance or maybe a little bit of both. There is a little bit of arguing and not seeing eye to eye, but there's nothing terrible happening. It just may be a little rocky over the next couple of months. Like a little bit of like not seeing eye to eye, a little bit of distance, feeling a little disconnected, but nothing terrible. Just like maybe a little bit like blah, kind of a. Emily, near future for Jane and me. You've got communication coming in or picking up, which could lead to growth, change, and transformation around the situation. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Dr. Sony wants the blue cards. What are the blue cards? My goodness, where are the blue cards? Oh, I know where they are. They're in here. Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others. Life is a little out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Payment, weekly reading. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may get some good news. You have money coming in. Finances could be improving, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Tiffany, career reading. Will I stay in the new current position or end up getting the job of the interview on Thursday and go there? I think you may move forward with that interview on Thursday. Let's see what happens. Energy is like moving forward. Nelia, general reading. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. You have the world at your feet. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Money comes in, finances improve, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Listen to your intuition. Life comes into balance. Not bad. Not bad. Miss M. Jackson, does he like me romantically? As of right now, I don't see romance here right now, but there is potential for more to come a little bit down the road, so that may change. Julie sent an email. You're going to hear from them soon. I would continue to try to reach out to them. You'll get a hold of somebody soon. Yellow energy around Jade, the Libra, and I this week. Energy's a little slow. I don't know where you are in your relationship with this person, but things look a little slow. Like, and you may be feeling a little bit impatient, or like things are unbalanced or a little up in the air. Oh, good night, Mihak. Bernard, we're okay. I hope you are too. Yeah, 4th is this week. Avery's going to want to see fireworks. Bernard, general reading tonight. When I go meet my future wife, a true color look like me. General reading. Negativity is moving into the past, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Anxiety eases and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You've got cause for celebration around life moving forward towards greener pastures, like around like career. A wish comes true. Money comes in, finances improve. Lady Sunshine cards for July. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be investing time and effort into a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Thea, love reading. When it comes to love, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders when life moves forward. Now, if you're already in a well-functioning relationship, your current relationship should move forward as long as you leave the past in the past. If you're not with anyone, it's probably new energy coming in and you're not looking back on the past. Maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward with long-term commitment potential around your next relationship. Not bad. Lee. Jordan the Gemini got in trouble while in jail. Was he trying to reach out to other females before calling me? Yeah, I do think he's talking to other females. I don't know what that has to do with him getting into trouble, but there is communication with other people around him, yeah. T-Bet, what's going on between Kay and Jay now? I see she's in Dallas now. Moon is in reverse. Something's going to get revealed around this situation. I don't know what that means, like the Dallas thing, if that she's away or she's closer. But it looks like this situation is a little bit rocky. Like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or good days and bad days kind of a thing. And maybe the kind of thing where it may look like it's well functioning, but there's like two people that are not really spending all that much time together, or they're not really like, it's like it's deteriorated. It's not the relationship that it once was, or it's not the relationship that they would like other people to believe it to be. It's not, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. But you probably find out with the moon in reverse. You probably hear something. Oh, what did I do? The wrong thing. super fake. There you go. Venus, yeah? Was David yesterday with his friend or with the girl? I think he was with his friend. See, when did you see him reaching out to me? Because I was shocked. Oops. Tanya, love offers coming in. Leo, who is this Leo? Leo brings in cause for celebration and romance. Sagittarius. Another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You do have plenty of love options coming in. Explore your options leads to happiness and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Not bad. Not bad. My Maria, you confirmed that OP has been talking to someone on Facebook. Is that someone his ex-girlfriend? I checked that they're no longer friends on Facebook, but a month ago they were still friends. Well, you said that there was something that you saw on Facebook. I didn't say that he was talking to someone on Facebook. I said that he could be talking to somebody else. So I can't swear that this is the ex-girlfriend from Facebook because I'm not convinced it is. But the way that it kind of reads is that there may be something going on privately that's not a sexual relationship, but it may be like emotional. Like it could be talking to somebody through like, it could be Facebook direct messages, or it could be text messages or something like that. And it doesn't look like it's a sexual connection. It looks like it's more of an emotional connection. I don't know what you saw on Facebook, but I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't start writing a story about something. What I would do is find out the facts. So I don't know what you saw on Facebook, but I would take what you know and I would confront him with what you know. I wouldn't start with, is it this ex? Was he talking to this person last Tuesday? How about this one on Thursday? No, forget about all that, because you're going to drive yourself crazy and you're never going to find out the real truth. Whatever it is that you think is going on and why you think it is going on, I would take that and confront him with it and see what happens. But I wouldn't try to do a hunt to try to figure out what's going on, because you're not going to get the right answer. Lee, when do you see Jordan reaching out to me? Because I was shocked when he reached out to me today after I said what I said to him. You're probably going to hear from him again, maybe sometime next week. So I don't know what happened between the two of you, but there's communication coming in quick. So whatever it was that you said, he might not be taking it serious. Tanya, I wish Leo would hurry up already. Maybe it's somebody new that you haven't met yet. Tanya, any information about the Leo? This person may be somebody who is smart and intelligent and successful. They may be very perseverant as far as like work, school, business is concerned, or they may be very like driven career-wise. They could be respectful, smart, and down to earth, smart, intelligent, down to earth, compassionate, sincere. I mean, they look like a pretty decent person. T-Vet, JV Aquarius, since we haven't been talking. Well, they are showing as a little disconnected right now. Might not be thinking much about things. I don't think they're really happy or content with the way things are right now. And I think they're just kind of like going through the motions. I don't know. I mean, I would be shocked if you heard from them at some point. But right now, they're kind of like, they're feeling a little disconnected. Or they're not really thinking all that much about things. But I think at some point, you're going to hear from this person. Lee, how does Jordan feel about me now after I said I don't want him no more? He still calls. He can't use me. I don't know why he takes me as a joke. But he thinks that you're really into him and that you're waiting on him. I mean, maybe that's his own arrogance. But he feels like, I don't know if this guy like makes promises. Has he been making promises all along? Because it's like feeling like, well, I'm in control of the situation. I'll just say this, this, and that, and I'll get back in her good graces, and she'll be waiting for me. That's the way it reads. Like, you may be a little bit on the arrogant side. Lolly, career for the rest of this year. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and the hard work you put in pays off. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward, and negativity moves into the past. Could have a new job or business opportunity come in that's bringing in better pay and better, like feeling better respected and better compensated around work, school, or business this year. Not bad. Anthony, for ladies coming to my sex life this year, what's coming in next? I'm currently single. You have a Gemini here, and you have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Growth, change, and transformation could lead to success around romance moving forward. Not bad. Not too bad. Shrishti, what do the cards want me to know? Yesterday you said that you will hear from someone that you want to have patience and wait. And yes, he texted. What do the cards want me to know? You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you might be having a new job or business opportunity coming in. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be planning travel. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Lee. Yes, he does promise me things if I don't answer Jordan's phone calls. Will he move on or will he change? He'll move on. He'll move on. Nothing is going to make him change. Like, what you do isn't going to change him. Like, he's got to change himself, and people don't change overnight. Like, in order for him to change, he's got to go through growth, change, and transformation. He's not going to change just because you don't answer the phone. But let me just confirm that with the cards. Yeah, if you stop answering, eventually he'll go away. He'll bother do it to someone else. Isabella, for the next 24. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and an old wound heals and moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and then maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Not bad. Julie, is the real romance that's coming in new or an old one? I think it's going to be somebody new. Beautiful one, General, for July. You have the world at your feet and life is moving forward. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could get good news that you've been waiting on. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, especially areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant. They should start to move forward in the month of July. And you may be investing time and effort in a side business, side project, side hustle that could be successful. Is there anybody else here I have an answer for you? LA, do you see the advice I have SP working? Do you see the advice I have SP working? Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, do you see the advice that I gave? Okay, let's see. I'm not convinced this advice is going to work. I don't know what it is, but the cards say that it's a slim chance. Adonis, no, I don't think so. I don't remember doing it. Forward movement in general. Might have a new venture on the horizon, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be having choices and options around social activity, listening to your intuition, and negativity moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Adonis, these intentions toward me. Right now, you know, maybe hoping that you start reaching out, but I think that they're looking for communication to come in or for communication to pick up. May also be looking for emotional support, life to come into balance, maybe looking for commitment, although they probably would deny that, and they also at the same time feel committed. Maybe looking for a successful relationship, like success to come in around the situation. Not reaching out. Yeah, I know you're not going to, and it's totally fine. You don't ever have to, but I think that that's really something that they want, which I get it because I think that in general people like to feel pursued. Christine, just got paperwork on an apartment. Will I be moving in July? Yes, I think you will. Mel for the week. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off, and you have air. An air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life may change for you for the better quickly. J, love for the near future. Okay, if you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well with good communication. Not with anyone, somebody brand new may come in out of the clear blue sky. They may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, it could also be an Aries, so explore your options because you may have choices. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could lead you to success around love. Happiness is coming in around love. Life's moving forward. Down, it sounds like me with the Aries. I ain't doing it even if I should reach out. Adonis, does V Aquarius already see me as a date romantic partner? I think that they never really faded. I think, yeah, it's like they already kind of think of you like that. You know, it's like it's so dual because it's like feeling like we are in a relationship. No, we're not in a relationship. If you were to say, are you in a committed relationship? They probably would say no, but yet they kind of feel like they are. Yeah, it's kind of a little. You just saw flying orb. I didn't see it. It's like so contradictory. But yeah, I do think that they kind of look at you as their partner. Jay, what's coming towards me, money and career in the future? In the future, you have the hard work you put into your career comes back to you. Now you have money coming in, finances are improving, big picture. You may be investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle that could also be bringing in money. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to your career. Life's moving forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Mountain, does JP, CP, KP, and KP consider me to be family, or has that changed? I think that they do still consider you to be family. Just Kenna, will work go well this week. Yes. Work should be average this week, fine. Mountain, is KP going to apply for the city job? I think this person is going to apply. Rimmel, general for this week. Slow and steady wins the race, and you might feel as if you have a long road ahead of you, but it's a pleasant week. Maybe spending time with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Money comes in, finances improve, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad, not bad. Is there anyone else here I have an answer for? Natasha, general for next week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You may have choices and options around social activity. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling relief around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Not bad. Mountain, are KPS's parents going to stop her from applying? You mean like they're going to talk her out of it, maybe? Yeah, that could be. They may end up talking her out of it. Nicole, general love reading. When it comes to love, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well with long-term potential around it. If you're not with anyone, you have a new journey coming in that has long-term potential around it, and it could be with somebody brand new. Most likely it's someone new. You've got commitment coming in, possibly with a Leo. If you're already with someone, current relationship is strengthening. Romance may also be heating up with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, although Libra comes up the strongest. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Empress, what's next in love? You disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's stuck, stagnant, half in, half out, cycles, any of that like nonsense moves into the past. Any of this crap is going in the past. New doors are opening. And new doors could be opening with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That could be bringing in a successful, committed relationship that brings in cause for celebration. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But ultimately, I think love is moving forward successfully for you between now and the end of the fall. Doll face, general for the week. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable once you pay off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Areas of your life that have been slow and stagnant should now start to move forward, and money is coming in. You may be planning travel. You have money coming in, finances are improving. Not bad. Is there anybody here I have an answer for? Anybody else? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning. That's what my goal will be. I'm going to try to get up early and go out and get on the treadmill before I take her to school. We'll see how it goes. That's what my intentions are going to be. See if I can get my ass in gear. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully in the morning. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.